Transport Minister Barbara Creecy will today check on progress on a multi-billion rand project on the N2 and another on the N3 in KwaZulu-Natal. Now, the key ridge to Hammarsdale project and the EB Cloete Interchange are the flagship projects in a Sanral program that started in 2021. Our reporter covering the minister's visit is Jayed Paulse. Jayed, good morning. And of course, multi-billion rand projects. But of course, this, if you will, against the backdrop where we know there's extortion rings that are operating. So talk to us about these developments and of course also whether they have been impacted by such.
Well, a very good morning to you, Sakina, and to the viewers back at home. And yes, it is Transport Month, and we are expecting the Minister of Transport, Barbara Creecy, to visit several of these projects. I think a lot of people in Durban as well as Pietermaritzburg that use the N3 on a daily occasion are going to be thrilled to hear when exactly some of these projects are going to be completed. We know that the N3, there's been work on it for over 10 years now, and many are just waiting in bated breath to see when exactly some of the projects will happen. But I'm going to step out of shot and show you this one particularly just behind me. And like you said, the minister is going to be visiting several of them, but this one is a multi-billion rand project on the N3, Sakina. This is actually going to assist with trucks. It is a bridge that's going to allow the trucks to come from the N3, move into this particular corridor where they will weigh their cargo and then branch off back onto the N3. And I suppose this is also going to assist with, getting some of the trucks off the roads, those that are very heavy, and also just to mitigate some of the accidents that we've been seeing on the N3 for many years now. But yes, this particular one is in Peaceville. It's a 4 billion rand project. We're also going to see the minister going to the EB Cloete project. That's about 5 billion. And then finally on the N2 Kwamashu to Umkloti River Bridge. You would know during the floods that particular bridge was affected. So we're going to be looking at progress there. And the visit also is going to be looking at some of the investments, Sakina, in rail, in roads, maritime, aviation, and also the department's contribution to economic growth. But you asked me a question earlier. You said, we've seen this construction mafia. How has it been affected? We have been covering that story blow by blow as the SABC here in KZN. We have spoken to the Transport MEC, Siboniso Duma, who has his pulse on the hand. We've also spoken to Public Works MEC Martin Meyer just to see how they are trying to navigate this difficult, and contentious situation of construction mafia. But here, as it stands now, these projects are underway. Many of them will take about 5 years to complete. It's going to be interesting to see what the minister has to say in some of the completions of the roads. Like I said, many were affected by the floods of 2022. We've also seen a lot of infrastructure within KwaZulu-Natal damaged because of natural disasters. So we're going to hear an update from the horse's mouth from Minister Barbara Creecy to see when exactly this will be completed. And I imagine that many who are traversing through the N2 and the N3 want to know when is exactly the roads will be completed, because like I said, this has been a project that has been spanning several years. But we'll bring you all the latest on SABC News throughout the course of the day. It's back to you, Sakina.
And that's our reporter, Jayed Paulse, keeping an eye on those developments. And Jayed, of course, will be updating us throughout the day. And, of course, the minister expected to make her appearance at these developments.